Going now to my road project, day 6. Yesterday we dig out all the root balls. So today we will put back some of the filling because I need to get those root balls out before they rot or grow back. So now it's all dug in because some of them are really deep in there, especially there's a big one, the big mulabi tree that really is so deep. But now I could make them level up the road and put back some of the dirt. And so I'm going back there early. It's just 8 o'clock now. Old B still on bed, getting late from his Minecraft again, so it saves me making him breakfast for today. So see these hollow blocks here? Those are for the people on top of the hills, and there's no road there except to walking. So they carry those hollow blocks like 2 or 3 at a time to go to the top of the hill, like about 6 kilometers from here. Unbelievable sometimes. So I see a kid playing here. Just gonna told him off to see what's here. See what's here. Seems quiet. Ting! So now that we dug out that big root ball, which is that one in the middle, we're gonna refill back to this level. Where the string is, that will be refilled back to that. So we won't be so deep. And I could put back that filling that I have here on this side. Ting murag taas ra gyud kay ning iubos pa gyud tingay na tan-awa ra gud diri nga level. Kana ba tan-awa? Kung ilibil nimo sa katong yang gusto nga libil. So I was telling him that I think this string here needs to be lowered down because it's too high again. Kana ba ipaubos yun siguro nig maayo? Diri gyud ba? Nawa? Isupay dis karsada? Dili. Ang kuan ba ang ana ang slope aning karsada magsunod ato? Dili. For the meantime subay sa for the meantime. So he was asking me if that this one will follow the slope of the road, which is from up to down. I said for the meantime it will, but it's better that we will level it to this one. This is the one I want, that level there towards here. So the backhoe is in action again. So the backhoe is back in action. I told them to get the flooring first, so we can get a level from the road level that I wanted. So you can see there's no rebars on their floor. So he's now digging out their columns, but I made a line there so he won't pass through the boundary of the line. And her children is here eating grass. So this is what the level we are so far going to the land. So this is now the level of the road. Then we're gonna go gradually refill that one that's been dug deep because of the root ball. So from this level that you're looking at, we will be filling it up with rocks and just leave it for 3 to 6 months until it gradually sink in. So I want that big rocks to be done. So this one here, it's cracked, but I'll just tell the old man I'll just cement it. So this is what you can see. It's a gradual slope towards the house, rental housing plot. Hopefully will be done today because this is the only level that I want. That's how deep it's gonna be, and towards the level of the road, but a foot down from the road. So some of the peeling will be put back and then just leave it for 3 to 6 months until it's gradually just naturally hardens up before I start any cementing whatever. So now you can see the place now, and eventually I'll walk through from the main road towards the road, and when it's all done, so you can actually feel the road now. No need for a drone because it's only a few meters. It's not even worth the drone thing. Nabasa na yung kanding, guys.
Silungan ron man. Ang anak buta magtagan.
As I said, the Scammy keeps on crying. Maybe the kids are going away. There, you can see it from this view. You can see the string, and it be leveled to this level. Backhoe has a problem because, you know, like the bucket won't move, so he stopped at 10 o'clock, 8 to 10, so 2 hours today, but he has done a lot. But this is what when you're paying by the hour, or even you're paying by the price, they'll be the one responsible for fixing it, and then it stop where you when it's not working. So when you have a snack, stops. So this is how we done it here. We only got a few left. I'm going back down to see if the backhoe has been fixed. I've called the owner and he said he's gonna send a mechanic here. So I gotta check now. I think they're fixing it. I could see smoke there. I hope it's on, because it's only a few more meters. I could hear it, so it must have been fixed. Oh, it's not, it's just the pump of the neighbor's water pump. So I don't know what's happening here, if their mechanic has arrived. Oh, okay, it's operating now. Oh, the mechanic is there. So they're putting more oils and stuff. So I'm passing through the road now. He done what level I want it to be. So I had old Lito picking up sand, because the river diggers have called me that they have stocks of sand. And you can see here in the Philippines it's raining because there's so-called some typhoon in Samar. So we have the drizzles here. Not the typhoon, just the drizzles. So it is now the mechanic who's testing the backhoe. The problem was that, like, you know, like the bucket was stuck, it won't move. But they have their own 2 mechanics that's on the job all the time, that to call anytime. So that's the mechanic who's operating on it now. Beside is the one that operates a while ago. So at least it's fixed. Then we can continue work. The rain is not, it's just drizzle all day. It doesn't have, you can see that the earth is still dry. So it's not much affecting the job that is gonna be muddy. But it's making it softer to get, and also for me it's making it compound well on the road. So the backhoe is continuing its operation now. The mechanic have fixed it. The mechanics is also faster to operate it, as you can see. He's showing the operator how the technique. but he wants to have a go himself because their operations right now are all stopped, and because we're friends, he just allowed me to rent the equipment, but actually they have no operations nor any howling. And so for 2 months now, the employees have nothing to do, so they're like, they miss their jobs. Sorry, it's like they miss their jobs, so they want to have a go, although they're still paid by the owner their wages, half of their wages I think, and then they have nothing to do. So the mechanic wants to operate it himself and make it faster as well. It's raining hard here. I'm just sitting down with an umbrella to watch the action. They got a big rock. I want them all to file it on the side, the big rocks. So I hope that we will be finished today. Then all we have to do is just to wait for it to settle naturally, and then I'll just start making the prototype of the rental bungalow. So as you can see, there's only a few more meters and then they'll fill up the one that they dig so deep. So at least it's the mechanic. He can finish the job if he wants. But I was told he just missed operating something. For 2 months he has been on standby, just fixing and doing maintenance job. And this is their only action for now. All their equipment and trucks are on standby. So he is now working on the gradual slope towards the land, and after that he will be filling up the deep one that he done yesterday, and that's the last bit that needs to be dug and we're done. So Hopefully the machine won't go funny again, but then we'll be done today. So as you can see there, that's the land, and then it has to be gradually sloping down, because what I hate is steep slope. I want it to be gradually sloping down so it's easier to drive up and down. Then if you can see what has been done, now you can see the road. That's the strings on the side, and he'll just pull that remaining thing, remaining earth to be dug, pull over there, but going backwards to fill up the deep ones that he done yesterday because of the root balls. So this morning he only done a couple of hours because it was busted. Then now they start at 12:30 and it's now 2 o'clock. Going back down to my last hour check to see if the backhoe has gone. Oh, I could hear it. And get the fuel so at least can finish most of it for the day, because if it's not been broken all the time, it could have been finished now. But I only have 2 hours this morning, and when it's fixed at 1 o'clock, it's only done 1 hour. Then it needs fuel. So at least I could see that's almost done. It won't be long now, and then I'll ask him to keep on rolling it over to make the soil hard, so it will be beneficial this rain for us, because it will make the soil more compact more. I could see the Tony is coming up here. That's the one down there on the road, because he is now just working on wrapping mango trees. That's him over there. So the Backhoe is back in action. They have actually bought some fuel here and another fuel here, just to make sure, because the operator, the one standing here in the mango tree, only bought 1 gallon. So the mechanic who is now operating the backhoe bought an extra gallon just to make sure. Anyway, when it's not used, they can bring back the diesel down. So you can see the slope there. It's a gradual slope going down. The mechanic is more faster, because he's not so careful like the other one, but he will just fix it as he goes. Okay ra? The backhoe is just passing it through to tamper the soil. So he's just leveling out the soil more on the bucket, pushing it down. And while he's running over the way that he has filled up there to make it more compact. And now you can see it's only a few more soil to be up there because it's now been leveled up with the deepest part of the one that they dig up yesterday. So that will be the one here that we file on the old man's place will be the one to be filled up on that one there. So it will help solidify the soil. Ala, kandus na. So we're taking it back, placing it back to where it was dug yesterday. I could see there's so many audience now, onlookers. Onlookers, feelers. So you can see that the backhoe is taking back the dirt that we have filed here on the old man's side yesterday. So we filled it up where the root balls has been taken from those big trees, the old trees. I mean, that they already been there for a long time. When we dig it up yesterday, there's a couple there that's just left a stump So to make sure that the road, if they will leave the stump there and they get rotten, it will crack the road, and if they grow back, it will crack the road. So the safest way is to take them out. So it's now on the level that old B wanted, which is this one here. So that's the deepness of it now. That's the width. So most of the filling that we put there has been put back, which is I'm relieved, because I know that the old man will make it awkward, will be keeping on to take it out, because the person that's supposed to take this had no driver to pick it up. So I think I could use some of this dirt, like some of the comments that's left by the viewers, that I could use some of this to fill up the bungalows when I will be building them. So I want the multi-cab to be passing through here every time that it's picking up sand and gravel, and store it up now to the land there. So it's gradually sloping down, as you can see here. And then I'll leave all this tree area, and then I'll start behind one of this garden area here. But I will clean it all up, burn all the rubbish, and make it more like design it better. And then even if I have to plant more plants or flowers, or put the proper grass there, I just want it like a nice sitting area underneath the trees where they pass through, and going here through the road. So this is what we are now from the road, and this is the level that you can see. I made him fill it up again, so there's only a few dirt here that's stuck on the old man's way. So he's now just going back and forth just to harden up the soil, to compact it a bit, and also get it more level. So some of the filling on this left side was used to fill it up. So I could see that the nosy kids are going down there, because the first time they've seen the field on the back, which is my land. So this is now the last day of the backhoe. As you can see, the road is now been done. So I'm gonna wait for about 6 months to have it all compacted naturally. And while we're doing it, the prototype of the bungalow, we will be passing here And also tell the other person there who had a vehicle that he can park here at night. Help compact the road while I'm not using it yet. Because I'm not gonna be closing this. I'll let them, as you can see, the kids are now playing there. But I just want this to compact naturally. It's back here, sloping it down more, so it's not gonna be so high. And now you can see it there. My next plan tomorrow will be this road will be turning around. Will be more dirt that we have dug. Will be turning around towards the road of the turners. So that will be the one that I'm gonna do tomorrow. So there will be another day for the backhoe to be here. So from this level, okay, from this level, we will be turning towards the right, which is the turner's property. That will be the road towards their property, and this will be the area where the bungalow is gonna be. So the right side, which is that way, will be another road towards there. So this is at the end of our second day of the backhoe road making. My road's done, but it's only the extension towards Turner is what I'm gonna do tomorrow.